how we doing this afternoon? Guess what? It's Alan Jerome coming back to you with Auto Alert Man once again. And we're going to talk about a few things. Well, I'd like to talk about making money today. I don't know if that's a popular subject in your neck of the woods, but where I come from, making money is a big deal. That's why we're in the car business, to make money, not to give cars away. Contrary to the popular trend and belief of auto dealerships, who know everybody's always one click away from giving a car away. Look at this. Here's the little culprit right here. I caught it running across the floor. This little dude right here has cost the car dealerships more money than anything else. It's also made a lot of money. But you start clicking on this and the profit goes downhill. Now, I know that's not always true. There are good internet people out there that know what they're doing. They make money for the store. And the internet department always makes money for every store that it's in. But the internet is expensive. It's a cost. It's fueled with money, with a lot of money. Well, to garnish these Carfax and Kelley Blue Book leads and to give away the trade to entice the customer to come in. Sadly, I'm not excited about the direction that the industry is headed in. And I don't think a lot of dealerships are either. But right now, we're not there yet. So we don't need this. So what we can do is we can get rid of this, and just get rid of it because here we are. Here's my favorite friend in the business. It's the telephone. And I actually still use this phone. Not really. But, Mom, hey, I'll call you back. But the thing about the phone is that you have a better chance of building a real relationship with people. You have a better opportunity to share trust with the customer. I'm calling you because your car is a very clear match to a car we're currently looking for. I'm not just calling you to tell you this, folks. We have a way of putting your vehicle into a data system that actually looks at how much you owe and how much your payoff is. And it doesn't have exact information, but it can put together an estimation. And based on the estimation that I've gotten from your Ford Taurus, it looks like your Taurus will fit the criteria. It fits. It'd be a very close match to a Taurus we're looking for. Your Taurus has about the right miles. It's been cared for by our service department. It's the right color. It has the leather interior and the moonroof the lady wanted. Listen, folks, if I could put you into a brand new Taurus or even maybe a truck and keep your payment about the same, now that means you just drive in and take a look and make sure that's the one you like, sign a couple papers and drive off. You're not here very long at all. I'm not talking about the 4-hour car buying typical experience. We don't do that here at Winters Ford. I'm inviting you in to take advantage of a need that we have. And in compensation to you, we'll give you the very best price for your car and the very lowest price we possibly can without going out of business and for your car you're interested in. And I've done this many, many times right here at this dealership. I can introduce you to people who I've done it with, both employees and customers. And, we really appreciate your business. We're wondering if you would take a new car for about the same payment into consideration. And I want to build up to asking the question. And then I want to shut up. I want to shut up. The next one who speaks, and this is true, loses. But it's not really losing. It's the gateway to a real deal. If I keep talking, keep giving the car away, that's one of the problems I have with the internet. Is like, in a sense, since they're not talking, they're not calibrating, they're not thinking, they're giving the customer too much information. And oftentimes that customer goes right across the street and buys somewhere where they didn't have as much information. Information kills the deal. They don't need all that right now. What they need is hope. What they need is the eloquent Oh, goodness. I hate it when I lose my brain. You know, what they need is a straightforward approach to getting a new car. They're not even thinking about a new car right now. You're calling them out of the blue. Their heads in a million different places. Hi, it's Alan Jerome. I'm calling from Winters Ford. And why not put a little enthusiasm in your voice? Put a little inflection in your ideas. Let them know, man, this is real. This is really happening right now. I mean, I'm on the spot, man. I need this car. I need this car. Oh, well, I'll keep an eye and maybe we'll come by sometime. So I'm sorry, folks. That's not the purpose of my call. Let me put you in the tickler file, and I can call you back in a couple months if we have a need for your car again. Well, what's this all about? Well, that's a good question. You know, the thing about it is that we need your car right now. I have someone interested in buying your car. They're coming in this weekend, and they'd like to drive home in a nice Taurus. And it just so happens I looked in the service records. You've been consistently visiting our service department. You're one of our loyal customers. I see here in the Auto Alert deal sheet, I can maneuver back and forth. I can find out how much your payment is, how much you put down, how many payments you got left, what your payoff amount is, what your Kelley Blue Book value on your car is. All that information is available by just a few clicks of the mouse in the Auto Alert system. This is what makes the system so profound, what gives it so much power, because knowledge is power. But to make a deal, you need timing. And to have good timing, you got to know where the customer may be near the point in their car purchase that they may and are able to transition to something newer. And generally speaking, the average Americans are trading every 3.1 years. That's a national average. It may not be true for you. It may not be true for my mother-in-law, but it's true for most people that are moving through your dealership in service and in parts right now. And how many of those? So we want to go back to those opportunity blocks that are right behind me. Mike, I need you. Oh, there you are. These opportunity blocks are right behind you. Go back over to the service driveway. You remember back that way? No. Yeah, thank goodness you know what we're doing. And we click on that, and a whole world of opportunity opens. It's like, oh, I've called all the alerts. You know what? You're a better man than I am if you've called 2,700 alerts. But if you have, there you goes the service drive. Those people are coming in, and lots of them, half of them are Conquest customers. They didn't buy their car here. Hi, notice that you have a 2014 F-150 in for service today. My name's Alan Jerome. When your service advisor wrote up your work order for the mechanic, it actually caused a notification in my office. And the notification lets me know that a particular vehicle that I've been looking for, that we've been looking for, is on the property, on the dealership. And right now I have someone looking for a 2014 F-150 with about 80,000 miles on it in the dark gray. And yours is a very close match. Let me ask you, how long have you had it? If he says 6 months or a year, well, I'm sorry, sir. You're currently making payments. Oh yeah, I think it might be a little hard to trade you out of that. I'd love to get you into something newer, but I forgive me. I don't want to hurt you, and I didn't have information regarding that. But if you don't mind, I'd like to put you in my tickler file so that about a year from now, when you are in a position to move forward, that you wouldn't be offended if I gave you a call then, would you? What's he going to say? Well, I'll tell you what they say. 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they say, that'd be fine. And that's the thing. I'm looking for people that can buy a car. I call the next one. So what? I'm looking for 1,000 no's a week. 1,000 no's a week. Not a month, not a year, a week. You know how many calls that is? That's probably 1,200 calls. That's not that many. You know, but last place I was out, I was averaging about 70 calls a day, 5 days a week, 60 calls. In 8 months, it's 12,000 calls. 12,000 calls. I average 60 appointments a month, and that's just conquest customers. This is. Thanks for letting me come into your dealership and share some of the auto alert opportunity with you. And you see my name and number, and I know you can click and subscribe and get notification with the little bell. But my phone number's right there at the bottom of the screen. You can call me direct. You can email me. If any one of you salespeople out there or managers have a question, you can email me. I'll walk you through it. I've sold thousands of cars using this program, and I'll sell a hell of a lot more in the next 10 years. Thanks for letting me share. Bye-bye.